boxeo pelearán a 12 En la esquina gris, con un récord de 16 peleas ganadas, una perdida, un empate y 8 victorias por la vía del knockout. Directamente de Stern, Sudáfrica, Landile Ngxeke.
Hello, it's a real honor to speak with you. I've been studying your career, watching your fights, and I truly respect your journey in boxing. Thank you for taking the time. I'm really excited to talk about your story from very beginning. Thank you for your time and let's go.
Greetings to everyone who's watching the live. My name is Landile. My name is Landile Ngxeke. I'm the South African champion. I'm from Eastern Cape, but now I'm from Joburg. I moved from Eastern Cape to Joburg to look for boxing at the age of 7 years. I think it was 2007. It was good to me to I was playing any sport like any children, like when you are grow you just like I visit all kinds of sport, boxing, rugby, soccer, which one, volleyball, every sport, like when we were young. So and then I think my cousin brother was was a boxer. He was a boxer, and then every time he was come to the every time when he came to when shit is going on.
I'd like to
Every
start
time
from your childhood. It's always interesting how champions begin their journey. Tell me about where you grow up. Where did you grow up and what was your childhood like?
I grew up in Whittlesea. There's a place called Epete, Whittlesea Ndlambe. I grew I grew there, and my school was at Shiloh Primary, and then I go to high school, and I was like I like to hunting. I like to hunt, and then I grew up, and then I joined my brother, my cousin brother was a boxer, and then there's a big brother who was a neighbor. So there's some was a neighbor. So he was every time he goes to gym, and so my brother came to gym, and then he was like, show what time. At that time, I think it was 2002. I was 7 years old, and then I grew up like then I like what he every time came, and I was like, okay, I see, and then I grew up like love love that thing, and then after I go to gym.
Every fighter has a moment that change everything. Sometimes it's inspiration, sometimes struggle. I'm curious about your first step. What first inspired you to start boxing?
It's my cousin brother who's inspired me to start boxing because of every time he came to the gym to come back to gym. Every time he shows like he speaks what was the gym, and I was like I like the way, and then he shadow box in front of me, and then I was each and every time when I'm alone, just trying that thing was doing. So that's what inspires me. Yeah.
Behind every fighter, there is always a coach. That first mentor is very important. He shapes the foundation. Who was your first boxing coach?
My first boxing coach was we called him Tabanda. Was Kwaza. His name was Kwaza. So he trained me on that age, 7 years until um until like 19 or yeah, I think 17 years until 17 years. That one was the first year.
First training sessions are always unforgettable. They are usually very hard, but also very important. What do you remember about your very first training session?
My first um I still remember. I think I was grown up that time. I was, I think, 9 or 10 years. Um, there's a mountain there, village. We go and climb. We climbed up there, that mountain. It's either twice or thrice. So, and then I go twice, and then I was like, man, this is hard. This is too much. And then that was my first time to feel that this difficult, but um um I enjoyed it at the end. Yeah.
Not everyone supports boxing
Nah.
at the beginning. Sometimes family is worried. Sometimes they don't understand. Did your family support your boxing career at the start?
Yeah, I don't wanna lie, 100%, 100% was I grew up with my mom and my grandmother, and every time is the one they are the one who was going to call when I didn't go to gym. They called my coach because my mother and one the ex coach, my first coach, there was a something like siblings or cousins because my mother and his mother were siblings. So they are like cousins. My mother and my first trainer, they were like cousins. So they support like 100% because even my cousin was a boxer, so they encouraged me too much. So yeah.
Amateur career builds the base. It teaches discipline and experience. It prepares you for the pro. How important was your amateur career for you?
I don't want to lie, it was great, because I still remember at the age of seven, it's nine, I think nine. They amateurs fight each and every weekend. Amateurs fight every. I go to gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Saturday, I'm dodging. I don't wanna go to fight every time, and then the year end, and then the next year they came with a I which you would train like usual, like normally, and then I go, and then I go, and then I take I win. Then after that, I said no, I must not go to. I'm not gonna take back again. I'm gonna move forward, and then that's when I started like I feel like yeah, you see, so that's what like made me to do this.
Why did you decide to switch to a professional boxing?
Because of my brother, and saw some professionals that get paid, and others I saw on TV, and there's my cousin brother we called Xolisa Makusha. His name was Xolisa Makusha. The one who was make me to take the route, and there was my cousin brother also Sipho Ngxeke, and he also trained me like each and every day, encouraged me to go to the gym, and then he told me about you're gonna be a champion, you can be something like we don't know. So I take that step. I take that step, and then I go to professional, and he said to me, you can change your family, you can change the way your family the way of living, and even your family you can change it, even you see. So and then I take the route, so I got a professional.
You did a great job. I respect you. Turning pro is always a big step. It changed everything. Pressure, level, expectations. I want to understand your mindset. How did you feel your professional debut?
um I fought I came to East London, and then I trained, and then my first fight I didn't know the opponent that time, but I trained, and then I turned professional, and then I fought amateur. I think for 3 fights on amateur in East London, and then I became a pro, and then I still remember my first fight was tough, the former world champion WBO, and I fought tough. I think he was doing his second fight on professional, and it was my debut to me for me. So and then so tough, we fight, fought well, and that fight I think it's fair. The draw was fair, and I was feeling pressure, but since I was like, I'm not fear anyone on this sport. I don't wanna lie. I didn't fear anything. Like I was like happy, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want. I want to fight for to professional, and then I go to fight, and then I fought with Kafu, and then we fought the draw, and like I was like I was happy with the fight. I don't wanna lie, I was happy with the fight.
Your debut fight is always special. It's the first real test in boxing. Let's talk about that moment. What do you remember about your debut fights against Cafu? Tell me about the course of the battle. 24 June 2018 years.
Come again.
What what do you remember about your debut fights against Cafu?
That was a great fight between me and Tav because we fought with we were fought I think we were junior bantam. We were um junior fly that time for the 48.99. So we fought well, and I was expecting to win that fight. And even on his side was expecting to win or to me. So we fought the draw. That was like that was fair, the draw. Um Half was a is a good boxer. I don't lie. And I didn't expect that he's going to come with that power. I was like, I'm gonna knock him out because I don't know Tafu and Tafu they don't know me. So I was like, we're going to. And then that was a great fight. That was a great fight. Don't wanna lie.
Draw can be tricky. They teach you lessons, sometimes more than wins. Did you feel you won that fight, or was the draw fair?
I'm gonna say the draw was fair because first round and second round I put them on pressure, and then third round and fourth round he came to me. So the fight was like the draw was fair.
After debut, fighters usually adjust quickly. They learn from mistakes and come back
Yeah,
stronger. What did you
yeah.
change after your debut fight?
Come again.
What did you change again after your debut fights?
Okay. What I did is going to is like I tell myself that I've got the power, and then after I said no, let me focus or else let me go with this power and change some little bit things to move my head and hit on the right time, and then my second fight I think was Chile, and then I won with the KO. So I saw that I changed. I learned some on my previous fight.
Your second fight against
Mm.
Siphe Nziliza. 4th April 2018, your second fight. I think the first win in a professional career is always something special. First win, it gives a fighter belief and shows that all the hard work is paying off. I'd like to understand how it affected you. How important was your first victory for your confidence as a professional boxer?
Um, After that fight of Chiliza, I was like, yeah, you see now, I'm getting there, and that was a KO, and I was like, I'm doing better, and I must learn. And I told myself that no one can step in front of me, so I must everyone who came to me, I'm gonna kill him. So I got like 100% confident on that fight.
Every
Yeah.
fighter, every fighter grows through experience. Early fights are often full of lessons. I'm sure you improved a lot since then. Looking back at your early fights, first 10 fights, what mistakes were you making back then?
My mistake back then,
Yeah,
um, I don't wanna lie. I was using the power. Um, I was like, oh shit! I was using some movement, most like movement, too much movement, and we'll sit down with my coach. That time was Tigane, and said no, listen. And my manager was, I think my manager was Linda, and then we sit down and then say no, listen, you must keep movement. We must not move too much. We must stay there and then hit the boxer so that you can get the power. So yeah, I learned that it is so movement is gonna it can kill you. So I just on that. I reduce the movement.
you are telling an interesting story. I want to talk about your first 10 fights. In every career, there is that one opponent who really tests you, someone who pushes you to your limits. I'm curious about that moment in your journey. Which opponent in your early career gave you the toughest challenge in first 10 fights?
I think it was Mia, Zolili Mia.
Wow,
Give me a good image, that guy.
Zulia.
Or I can say, uh, the war. Oh no, shit. Oh yeah. That was on my first 10 career was Zolili Mia because I was doing a fifth fight. That was my fifth fight. Zoli.
Zolia Mia is a really
Yeah,
good boxer, really good boxer.
yeah.
And Zolia Mia, longer fights require a different mindset. It's not only about skill, but also endurance and focus. That transition is always interesting. How did you mentally prepare for your first 6 round fight against Mkhalokhlo? First, first,
Against,
first 6 round fight. How did you mentally prepare for your first 6 round fight?
well, like each and every time, that time on my first 6 rounds, I was like, on my first fight, second fight, third, fourth, fifth, and then sixth was Ngebiane. You asking about my first six fights. The time I was like, I was not uh game plan each and every opponent. I didn't. I don't wanna lie. I didn't game plan on that fights. I was just trained and then fit mentally and physically, and then I go to fight. So I don't wanna lie. Like I didn't prepare that the fight. My fight was like change in the scoring. So then yeah.
You really, you really did a great job. The jump from amateur to professional boxing is huge. Many fighters struggle with this transition. I want to hear your perspective. What was the biggest difference you felt between amateur and professional boxing? Biggest difference you felt between amateur and professional boxing?
It's many things. Amateur, yeah,
By the way,
and then go to the fight. But on a professional level, you can't train a week and then go to fight. So that's a big difference, because on amateur you can dodge and then go to fight, but
tell me please about your boxing style.
come again.
Tell me about please your boxing style.
Uh, I don't know how can I explain my boxing style, because sometimes I can be a fighter, sometimes I can be a boxer. I don't know like what I can. I don't know, even mine. I don't know my style. So it's even confusing me, because I'm adapted. Like I don't know, I'm adapted with an opponent.
You
Yeah.
have a cool style. There is always a
Yeah.
moment when a boxer truly feels like a pro, not just fighting, but living their lifestyle. I'd like to know when that happened for you. When did you start feeling like a real professional fighter?
After I fought with Ngibiane. After I fought Ngibiane, it's when I started to feel like, yeah, see, I'm a boxer now. Yeah.
Then I wanted to listen about your first belt. Boxing South Africa, South American Superfly. At some point, every fighter dreams about winning a title, belt. That moment means recognition, respect, and a new level. You reached that step in your career. What did it mean for you to win your first title in professional boxing?
Um, that time, I think was I fought with Ngibiana. That was my first title. That was the first ABU All Africa, and I told myself that no, you see, I changed the name, the other people, fans, families, and others. Even my coaches, they call me a champion. So that was my changing of that thing changed. Like they even changed my mind that no, you see, I'm a champion, and everyone called me champion, and I see the belt that now I'm a champion. So that thing like was mean a lot to me, that I'm working hard, and my work like shows that I'm not just a boxer. I'm like I'm a champion. So means a lot. Means a lot to me. He plays a big role to me. Like yeah.
you are real champion. Winning a belt is one thing, but earning in the ring is another. Every title fight has its own pressure and emotions. I'd like to go
Yeah.
back to that night. What do you remember most about that title winning fight?
Come again?
What do you remember most about that title winning fight?
Um, I just wanna start it with on when I get a fight. I was in the 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 opponent of Gideon pulled out. I think that was 2 weeks to fight, and then they called me that I can go to. That was my first fight to Junior Pantam, and I was like, no, I want to fight with big names, and that time Gideon was a big name, was a champion, was a SA champion, was even a SA champion of Junior Pantam. And I was like, I'm not afraid of Ngibiane, and I go to fight with Ngibiane, and everyone in the room, the streets, like was going asking me that how can you how do you what's your plans to beat Ngibiane? Ngibiane is like this and that and that, and what are your plans? And that time I was like, I don't have a plan. I'm going to fight with Ngibiane because Gibeon, I think I watched him like too much. I watched him too much. Even he was fighting. I started to watch him was fighting with Motole, and then he fought again with Motole at Orient. That first fight of Motole and Gibeon was on Africa. I don't know where, and then they came in Orient, and I watched him, and then um, I watched Gibeon fire fought like other boxers, and I was like, no, I'm gonna fight with this man. And then I fought with Gibeon, and after that fight, someone's go come to me and then said, "Brah, you did good, and you are a real champion." And I was like, "Nah, nah, 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 got it." And then after that, I was like, it's when I was managing to feel pressure, to manage the pressure and other people. Like, I'm a cool guy. I don't even if something is big to me, but you will never see me that like I'm going to jump high. Like, see, I jump high, but not for people to see me. So uh, that was my thing.
The first title defense ended with your victory by technical knockout in the fourth round. Your fights against Landile Ngxeke, technical knockout, and it shows your true level, your high level. How did you prepare for your first title defense?
No, and I was like, I didn't prepare my defense because I knew Chemes is not gonna reach round four because I know is not that time. I know that I knew that is not on my level. That time I was came to Atingosi to Mizwini, and everyone was afraid of that of Tumizwini. So I go to take the title to Tumizwini, and then when I came back, I told myself that each and every boxer he is going to want my title. I'm gonna finish him up. So I got the chance to defend to Chemese, and then I defended well, and I didn't prepare the fight of Chemese because even if you can watch that fight, you will see that there was no strategy for that for there was no game plan for that fight. I was just going to kill him.
That
That was
fight,
my plan. That was the plan we planned that on that fight.
that fight ended with another strong stoppage. It looked like you were fully in control. I want your honest opinion on that performance. How would you rate your performance in that fight against Chamasa?
Uh, I think I'm gonna. ah, I don't know how can I rate that fight because I knew that that fight is going to that was my easy fight on my fights. That was an easy fight for me. That was a I can say it like but that was my money fight. So yeah,
Easy work.
yeah, easy work. Yeah,
But boxing is unpredictable. Even when everything is going well, one fight can change everything. That's the reality of this sport. Boxing is
yeah.
very hard sport. Before the fight with Jair Raquinel, did you feel confident or did you expect a tough challenge?
There's a lot going on that fight. I'm not gonna talk about what's going on. Um, yeah, I go to fight, but I was not feeling well. Even and until room, I think I was in stomach ache. So I go to the fight, and I was like, see, I don't like I don't wanna. I think I eat, and then we didn't watch him. We didn't watch him with my ex-coach, and then we go to fight, and then they told me on a ring that you see this boxer he has a straight left. You must try to dodge that or else defend the left hand of this box. And you can't say you must defend the left hand on a fight while you can you didn't prepare, you didn't practice on into the gym on sparring and gym and ped work and then and sparring. So you can't say that you must because of it's going to be hard, you see. So that's what happened to me on that fight. And then the boxer caught, I don't wanna lie, caught me on a right spot, on a right time. So he ended the fight.
You did a great job. You come back stronger. You come back fight is always very important. It sets the tone for everything that comes next. You handled that moment well. How did you feel going into your comeback fights against Michael Mendoza?
I don't wanna lie, I was afraid of um, because I was coming to knock out, and then I told myself that I must watch the international boxers. It's when that was the learning curve of to me to fight with international, and then I told myself that I can manage to fight with these guys, and then I fought, and then I win the fight. Even if you can watch that fight, I was not fully confident, but I told myself that I'm gonna win. So yeah.
Fighting for a title again after a setback is a big statement. It means you are back at a high level. That takes real confidence. What did it mean for you to fight for the IBO Intercontinental Confidence or Intercontinental title?
My ex-promoter, we sat down and told me that he's going to give me another fight, and is entitled again. It's an IPO Intercontinental, and I said he he makes me to understand to me to believe to me, and even him as promoter was believing on me, and I told myself that I have to make it that like that boy Raquel caught me on a right place at the right time. So this time I must protect myself and not going with an overconfident on the opponent. I must learn. So that was a learning curve. And then I told myself that I must win the fight. So uh, I prepare my mind. I prepare myself that no matter what, I must win the fight, and I must be calm, and collected. So I do the right thing, and then even the trainer. I was that time. I also changed the trainer. So yeah, that was like was the fight goes like the way we planned.
What was your strategy in the fight against Luciano Baldor for the WBO global title?
Uh, was to hit the body. I watched the fights of Luciano Baldo, and I saw that no, Luciano Baldo, if you can make him, he can fight when you are inside on him. So it's when we 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 we, we knew that the fight we're gonna stop it early, because Baldo, they don't want opponent who hit with power, and then they don't want opponent who comes to their stomach, and then body shots. They don't tolerate the body shots. So um we work on that with the team, that first round we're gonna box, and then third to second round we're gonna go to get in, and then we're gonna make the man misses, and then we caught him to body, and then we did it, and then I think I caught it on the body, yeah, because each and every time I hit the body, I saw he's panicking, and then the corner came to me and then said, "You see, the game plan is working, so stick on that body," and then it's when I ended up the fight.
You have won many titles, WBO Global, Boxing South Africa Bantam, IBF International Bantam, WBO International Bantam. Ukrainians are rooting for you. How? How do you stay focused and motivated after winning major titles?
After I won the fight, I sit down with my team and watch the fight again and see what's the advantage and disadvantages of what can kill me in the future, and then that thing is giving me a power, giving me motivates me. So I think those things that make me to where I am now.
Tell me please whether you are satisfied with your fight against Lucizo Mansana for boxing South African Bantam.
Uh, I don't know, like that fight. I want it again. I just want a rematch on that fight because I'm not happy. I'm not happy on the Yeah, I'm happy. I'm a champion, but not happy because of I'm not happy on that win because I didn't show my skills and he got injured. Everything, man, was like I think that was a mess. Like I didn't feel like as a champion. Like I am like I want to. I was just want to win the fight clean, clean. Nothing is going to talk with. So I just want another fight with me with Manzana. I just need that fight. I'm not happy on the win. I don't wanna lie.
You have a cool blow. You're winning against Genesis Libranza. Knockout in 3 round. Your knockout was amazing. Do you feel a big boost in confidence after that KO victory against Libranza?
Very confident, very confident. Because that guy called me on a post of Phumelela Chafu, and he said the promoter must give he must give the chance to fight with me, and a year after he fought tough, the trainer said I must oh no, like ex promoter said I must choose between I don't know what was the opponents, but there were three, and then I said no, give me Libranza because I saw his comment on a post of Phumelela Chafu. So I said no, I must take him. I'm going to take him. So I take him, and I was like very confident. And I told him on a on a conference conference that you are not going to finish the round. You're not gonna say round 4, 5, 6. So it happened. He didn't see those rounds. So I was like very confident to win to the opponent who called me out like he want to fight me.
Next, let's talk about the fight for two titles. IBF International Bantam, WBO Intercontinental Bantam. Your fight against Eric Gamboa. How did you prepare differently for the fight against Eric Gamboa compared to your previous fights?
Eh, Eric Gamboa, we didn't expect that he's going to come forward, but we knew that he's gonna come forward, and is down there, and we're gonna use uppercut, and then we're gonna use uppercut and hook, and then move sideways, and then the fight didn't go the way we planned, because Eric Gamboa was here in front of me, and I think I got injured on that fight, but I didn't show anyone that I've got a and something like injured. I fought like, I think the injured start from round three, and then on my left shoulder, and then I said myself that no, I'm not gonna give up. I came back to the corner, and I told my coach that, hey coach, um, I feel like something is sore on my left, and then asked me that what we're gonna do, and I said no, you must not stop this fight. You must fight. Said go, do what you want to do, and then I go to fight. I fight, and I win the fight, and then I was like, okay, sure. So that fight was like difficult little bit, because of, if I didn't get an injured, I was going to stop him, but I got an injured. But yeah, I got an injured, and I told myself, not, I'm not gonna stop fighting. I'm gonna fight until the win. I'm gonna fight until I win the fight, because I'm a warrior. So yeah.
That was a full distance fight. It showed your discipline and control. Winning on points is a different kind of victory. What did that victory over Gamboa prove about your boxing skills?
Come again?
What did that victory over Gamboa prove about your boxing skills?
So it proves that I can manage to, I can manage the pressure. I can box. I can fight. I can do everything that the boxer must do, and then even the discipline, gym, train wise, like everything. I was like, no, you see, I'm a real champion, a real warrior. Um, I'm no, others, they don't call me champion um for nothing. So I proved myself that I'm a real champion. So I saw everything like that boxer must have. Boxing movement, everything like was on top.
Fighting for a world title is the dream of every boxer. It's the highest
Yeah.
level, the biggest pressure. You reached that moment. What did it mean for you to fight for the IBF world title?
That means a lot to me. Uh, I was like, I was over the moon, because I reached my level, but I'm not ended there. I'm not ended there. Uh, that fight was like, came. I was expecting that I can I can fight for IBF or WBO because on the ratings I was like number on WBO I was number 3 or 2, something like. And then on IBF I was like number 2 or number 4 because 1 and 2 was not there. So I fought. He came to me and then was like, "Jeez, that's what I want to fight for world title." And I was little pressure, and I was training like 3 times a day, but I didn't like. I think what that was the pressure to me to fight for world title, and then shit. Otherwise, that opportunity, I was like, he came, and I was like, I can't let it go. But the opponent wins, but I'm not it's not the end of the life. I can even get another chance to the world again. So yeah.
I agree with you that fights didn't go your way, but moments like that define true fights. They test your heart and mindset. What do you think went wrong in the fight against Jose Salas Reyes?
I can even talk about the ref stops the fight. Uh, and they say that I didn't fight back. And the ref was not there on the rules meeting. And then he came maybe 3 or 5 minutes before the fight. So I don't know why. I don't know, but on rules meeting, they say I'm gonna ref with what. They call their name, and I didn't see on that day on the rules meeting, and then I didn't see even on a fight day. He came when I left with 2 or 3 minutes to fight. Say they uh they want a clean fight, something like I must fight a clean fight, and then and then we go to the ring, and then to the ring he told me again that don't hold, just a clean fight, and then a fight. I think round 2 I hold like the holding thing is natural on a boxing. You 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 you, you can hit, and then opponent can come close, and then you must grab him. So I do that like on a second round, and then the ref came to me, said don't hold, and I was like, okay, sure. And then I fought, and then I think on round 4 again we came close, and then it came to me again, don't hold. And then I lost the fight because I didn't again concentrate on my opponent. I concentrate on a. I was like, if I can hold again, the ref is going to take a point on me. So my mind was not there on the fight because ref every time I do something is like is on me. So I was like, yeah, I think the ref was like, ah, it too like unnecessary, man. That was an unnecessary stoppage because even the blows. He didn't like caught me. They were like blocking, and then the ref came to me like stop the fight.
The referee, the referee was bad in this fight.
Yeah.
And what lessons did you take from that world title fight?
Is when you are on other country, you can't just fight like you fight on your country. So you must fight like show that you want a title, and you must not just defend yourself each and every time. Uh, you must hit back when the opponent hits you. So yeah,
Here
and
come,
don't
yeah, continue.
and then okay, and not go to ropes on when you're fighting. So I learn a lot. I learn a lot. So yeah.
Here comes the final part of our great interview. We talk a lot about serious moments in your career. Now let's relax a bit and have some fun. I'm curious about your outside the ring. What do you like to do in your free time when you are not training or fighting?
Just relaxing, having fun, go to games, watch rugby, um, watch soccer, like local uh, rugby, local football, or go to games, just relax my mind. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and watch TV. I really like to watch Chinese movie and boxing on TV. So yeah,
Wow, do you like to watch football?
no, I don't like yes, football. I'm not even a fan of football. I don't know even players. You can talk with players in front of me. I can't even say the player you're talking about is like is there. I didn't even like yeah.
By,
So
by the
I
way,
like okay. I like to watch. I was like to to watch rugby. I like to watch rugby, local rugby. Um, if I watch the football, it's like even local, but I'm not interested like to watch it. But my friend is like, let's go and watch soccer, and I go. So yeah.
by the way, every fighter has someone they looked up to growing up. Boxing always inspired the next generation. I'd love to know yours. Who was your boxing idol when you were younger?
Um, I can say it was Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, Manny Pacquiao, great man.
Yeah, that was my
If you could fight any boxer in history, who would it be? Maybe Manny Pacquiao?
Come again?
If you could fight any boxer in history, who would it be?
International or here?
International.
Uh, who would be? I think Floyd Mayweather.
Wow.
On my way to all.
Floyd Mayweather, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this incredible interview. I truly appreciate your time, your honesty, and your openness throughout our conversation. It was a real honor for me to speak with you and dive deep into your journey from your early beginnings all the way to fighting at such a high level. I have a lot of respect for the work you've put in, the discipline you've shown, and the way you handled both victories and challenges in your career. Hearing your perspective, your mindset, and the story behind your fights was genuinely inspiring. Thank you for sharing not just your achievements, but also the lessons, the emotions, and the real side of being a professional fighter. That what makes this conversation truly valuable and memorable. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate my pleasure. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Appreciate the interview with you. I just wanna thanks to you. Um, you are not from South Africa, you are another country, but you did want to interview. Uh, that makes that takes speaks a lot to me. I feel great. Like, yeah. Thank you, my guy.
Today, our guest was Landile Ngxeke. We wish you all very best in your career and life. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep winning. You are future world champion. Great greetings to you, people from Ukraine. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you, Shapra.